Happy Thanksgiving, everybody. Let's talk some football briefly. For everyone who's been asking, here's the NFL algorithm for the upcoming Week 12. This is literally how big I have to make it to see without my contacts or my glasses, and I am going blind. For those of you who know I'm going blind, I am definitely going blind. It sucks. But anyway, um, let's talk about the games. Two games on Thursday. There is an interesting, clear call here that has arisen for Thursday, which is Detroit +3, which you can get 3 points right now with Detroit over Houston. This is interesting because when you look at both sides of the game here, you can see that Houston is favored by 3 points, and also it's like minus 148. Sorry, where's Houston? Minus 162. We think that Detroit is going to actually beat them by 3. Detroit is at home on Thanksgiving. How do they play on Thanksgiving? I don't know. Okay. But the win strength favors Houston, so that means Vegas is thinking Houston is going to win this game, as they do. But our point projections are telling a different story. So the best thing that this is telling us to do on Thursday is Detroit +3. Maybe you get a push if Houston wins by a field goal, but you might have Detroit win this game outright, and also maybe it'll be a 1 or 2 point game. This is looking like the best pick. As for the Washington and Dallas game, 28-28, there's a tie. Two teams, Dallas coming off a better win last week, beating Minnesota, right? Um, Washington also a pretty good win last week, though, over another terrible team. I can't remember who they played. Should we look? Let's see here. Who did Washington play last week? They played right there. They played Cincinnati, a really, really miserable team. So I'm not going to show you the rest of the games this week. You got to pay. You got to pay if you want the rest of the games and the video that goes over the games on Sunday. I mean, the Ravens-Pittsburgh game got moved to Sunday from Thursday because of COVID results on Baltimore, I believe it was. Not surprising, actually. It's really going around this Northern Virginia, Maryland area as it is everywhere. But not surprised in the slightest that they had to delay that game. So, what do you do here in this 28-28 game with Washington and Dallas? Well, that's always a fun one. I mean, these are two rivals. They're fighting for a division lead where the winner of the NFC East is probably, if they have less than half of a baker's dozen of wins, it's going to be probably what's going to happen. So, we're predicting a tie. So there's a battle here. It likes Washington by win strength and actually does like Washington slightly by projected score. You can see this is actually 27.7 against. Oh no, I'm sorry, it doesn't. It likes Dallas to win this game by half a point. Okay, so what you get though is you could possibly get 3 points with the Redskins. That's a tougher play here. If you're going to take anybody on the spread, you're going to want to take Washington +3, but they might lose this game by a field goal. Dallas is playing a little better. Really, really tough call. The better play is Detroit plus the points here against Houston, according to what the file says. So I guess it's looking like an over for Washington Dallas. I don't know what it's set at, but that seems to be a higher scoring game. 56 is probably higher than what the over under is supposed to be. So maybe that's the play. But basically, it's just saying Detroit +3. So is there anything else we want to talk about? Looking at the projected, the players and stuff, and looking at this massive, massive injury report, well, let's take a look at the reserve COVID teams. Oh my God, right? This is consistent with what's going on throughout the country in terms of the spread. We've got 12 different teams here that are on this list. And I mean, if you wanted to see this by players, you can move the name up like that in the pivot, and you can see that there are 15 players. And yeah, more than one on the Ravens there. Adam Thielen on the Vikings. Oh yeah, the Giants kicker's out. Now, we'll have to talk about scoring on Sunday because the Giants kicker being out is potentially screwing up the scoring on that game. So for those of you who received this email with the file and all the projected scores and everything, there's obviously going to be an update Saturday to see what has changed on the injury report and who's going to be playing, right? Are the Giants going to have a kicker? They're probably going to have a kicker. So we'll figure out who's that going to be. You can see it's out right there. The Giants have no kicker right here. It's the only team with a kicker out, it looks like. All right, guys. Good luck. Happy Thanksgiving. I guess go Detroit and go Redskins because I'm a Redskins fan. I hate Dallas, but that game looks to be just a high scoring game and really doesn't know who's going to win. So good luck for everybody, and I'll be back on Saturday. And if you want a copy of this file and you want to mess around with yourself, you want to use it, go and subscribe on KenBraverman.com and look at the links below. And for those of you who've been asking me to do this earlier, multiple requests for people who want it. They're like, I got to get my picks in on Tuesday or Wednesday before the week. I can do that for you, but I'm going to charge more for that because I just have a million other things I'm doing at the same time, and I put this off until the injury report is more current generally. But if you want me to spend the time to get this ready for you, for example, the day after the Monday night games, I can do that, but I'll charge you extra. So you can just contact me on via email or via the website and make me an offer, and I will probably do that for you. But anyway, all right, good luck, everybody. Go Detroit.